Say the TV stand for tracks and vocals. You know this is easier than 1, 2, 3. You are now tuned in to Just Whack TV. Just Whack TV.
What's your name?
Young Puncho.
Young Puncho. Yeah. You really rap.
I'm looking for somebody who really rap.
Yeah. Sign it up, man. What's your name?
Northside Bama.
Northside Bama.
Big emphasis on Northside Bama.
Oh, big emphasis on Northside Bama. Why was a big emphasis on Northside Bama?
Gotta make sure you get the right one. It might be a lot of Bamas out here, but ain't Northside Bama. So you gotta make sure you got the right one.
Oh, man. Puncho, where you from, man?
Montgomery, Alabama.
Montgomery, Alabama. Man, what has that taught you with the history that has went on with Montgomery, Alabama? What has that taught you?
I don't know. It's really as much as like they consider us the country. So like when you from the country, you gotta outgrind and work harder than everybody else in the big city. So I get easier to get seen in the big city than it is the country. So anybody in the country gotta work hard. You know, everything down there. You know, it's a limit on money, it's a limit on everything. You know, we ain't got stuff like this back home, so it's hard. You know, you gotta come up 3-4 hours up the road just to get something like this. So shit, very little though.
I mean, is that kind of like the way you were kind of, I guess, brought up, or just what you learned?
What's the exact question again?
Like, what was it like coming from? Did you come from? Are you from Alabama?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So what was it like coming from Alabama? What was it? The culture, the history that we know about Alabama.
All right, so pretty much coming from where we come from, it's a lot of closed-minded. I'll say it's a lot of closed-minded. We know what we know because it's what everybody know to do. You know what I'm saying? People know certain things. People know how to move certain ways. They know how to get money certain ways. They know how to do whatever they do. They know how to live a certain way. So I gotta say, when I came to Georgia, man, when I came to Georgia, I found out it was so many different ways and so many different opportunities and so many different things you can do with your life, and it just amazed me. So I broadened my horizon basically when I moved here.
What was it like growing up for you in your household? Did you have a mom and dad?
Nah, I had my mom, I had my grandparents, and then I had my cousins. So I'm the only child. You know what I'm saying? I never had no brothers and sisters. Just me and my cousins and my grandparents. My mom, she raised me pretty much by herself. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really do a whole lot of dating and anything like that. We just kept it just us, you know. And she did a great job, I must say. After growing up myself and seeing how hard it is to just be grown, you know what I'm saying? So I recommend her. I mean, I commend her all the time. She did a great job.
What does that mean to you? Having that presence, having that strong foundation.
Oh, it showed me that anything can be done as long as you put in the right energy into whatever you want. So her only goal was to make sure that I came out successful. That's what she put her energy in. That's what she put her efforts in. That's what she manifested. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far based off of our situation. So that taught me whatever you put your energy in, whatever you focus on, that's what you get, even in whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying?
Puncho, was that some of the values that you learned growing up?
Yeah, me and bro from the same hood. Me and him grew up together. Shit, like me and him was rocking every day until he was taken from the hood. Today, I was up in the jets like that. So yeah, single mama too. Like you said, pretty much everybody in the hood. One cat had a dad, so everybody was single mom. You know, shit. My way out of the hood was basketball. Though. I can shoot a million trade ball. So that was my way out of the hood. So you know. I definitely feel him though. Back in the projects, man, you ain't got no dad. My brother was more of my father figure in the home.
So what did that mean for you to have your brother instead of your father as your father figure?
Well, like I hear a lot of cats say, you can't really miss nothing you never had. You know,
Right.
You can't really miss a dad if you never had a dad. You know, so. was born without a father. I never met a father. So my brother was like, when you don't got a dad, I feel like you believe in superheroes. You feel you believe in heroes. Then you ain't got a dad, you believe in heroes. So my brother was my hero. So that was more my life.
How close are you and your brother?
Me and him was definitely close. But like me and him was close, but it was always like he was such like the oldest and I'm the youngest. Like I'm the baby boy. So my brother recently passed like a couple years ago. So that's kind of how I landed here.
Do you have any brothers, sisters, no side?
So I'm pretty much the only child. The closest I got to relative is my, you know what I'm saying, my closest friends and my cousins. That's it.
Well, sometimes it might be brothers and sisters, like your street family.
Oh yeah, Brian, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got love amongst, you know what I'm saying, multiple people. I ain't gonna say that. At least about 5, 10 people I got real love for. I see as family. I had to get right quick. You know what I'm saying? Some of these folks just be associating with.
When
But
did y'all realize that y'all were friends? Because a lot of people would throw that term around.
That's case.
But when did you guys realize that this is my partner? This is the one I'm.
For me, it was like when I first, because like I said, I came in after college, so for me, it was like I knew a couple people in the age, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna reach out to my partner who got motion in the '80s. I just moved here, I'm gonna reach out to my partner. So I reached out to him. He got the club scene pumping and stuff. I'm a big club, so I was like, yo, I'm trying to mess with you, put me down. I feel like a good friend is not gonna go along with everything you say. So he was like, nah, you gotta get your own motion here. I want you to get your own motion. I don't want you to have my motion. I want you to get your own motion. I want you to get your own foundation. So I'm like, he just don't want me in on his motion. so I went about a year ago on, I find my own motion, man. And he come back. Like, all right, you did. Now you can mess with my motion. Now we can, do something. I felt it more anything now because that's how we land here. Like we came on as two strong empires. Like, me doing my own thing and me understanding where he was. And as a friend, I feel like as a friend, when a friend tell you no, a real friend doesn't change his way toward. I still supported him. I still came to all his shows. I still was there. I still repost. I just ain't, oh, he don't want me part of his motion. I just dip. So I feel like a real friend, like, okay, you told me, that's cool. Well, I'm going to try what you said. You know what I'm saying? Then see. And so that's how we landed here. So that's why I feel like a real friend. You can take note and then, basically, and take the advice. I took note and took the advice and built my own motion, believed in me when I ain't see it. I just thought it was more easier. I find that in myself, want to take a lot of easy routes. So he ain't letting me do it. It was like, nah, you go build your own motion, though. And then when you build your own motion, then we can do something.
Bama, how did it start for you in the club scene?
the club scene?
Sure.
All right. So it had to be like I was 13, I'm 20, I'm 26 now. Yeah. I had to be like 13, right? And I first got to Georgia. I never been big on partying or going out or nothing like that because we used to kick it in the hood, so we ain't really had no parties to go to. I seen this party and I seen some people promoting the party, and I ain't really know nothing about no promoting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that people put parties together and, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. Like I always thought if it was a party, it was the venue that did the party. I never know it was people behind the venue type shit. So once I learned that and I tried to get in, you know what I'm saying? Like I just, I want to promote. You know what I'm saying? Like this seemed like it's kind of cool. I want to post a flyer like y'all posting a flyer. I want to do that. They ain't let me do that. So I forgot what the team name was. The shit was so long ago. Yeah, I forgot. Nah, they just don't matter no more. Yeah. And I mean that the most respectful way possible. They just don't. But they ain't let me join. I tried to go do my own party. I'm 13 years old. I know nothing about throwing no parties. I'm straight from Alabama to Gwinnett. You know what I'm saying? Not even Atlanta, Gwinnett. And then at 13 years old, me and my mama did the party. I said my mama because that was my partner for long. Still my partner. She run all my doors. She give me all my advice. My mama's my backbone. So me and my mama did the party. I kid you not. Nobody showed up. Not one soul. It's not exaggeration. I'm not being physical. I'm not being literal. I'm being literal. No one showed up. Just me and my mom was there. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say fuck this shit. You know, like ain't nobody showed up. This can't be it. But for some reason, I kept doing it. Now, 10 years in a whole LLC later, I done thrown over 1,000 parties, state to state. I do this for a living. Been doing it for a living for the last 5 years, 6 years. I don't know. I've been living, man. I've been like, this is what I do. I wake up and I live life. You know what I'm saying? I pay my bills like this. I feed my kids like this. I'm happy to say I'm straight in life, and I just live. I live to survive, and I survive to live. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying?
When did working with young Puncho become realistic?
So like he was saying was I was doing the party thing. He wanted to come on and do the party thing too. He really my boy just like to get cash. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a hustler. That's what he do. So when he seen the opportunity, like, hey, I'm trying to do this too. And I'm like, I really don't know where you gonna fit in there because I've been out here for years, you know, and you ain't really built your brand up. You just moved here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know. You gotta build a team. You gotta do this, that, and the third. And he wasn't really trying to do all that because he didn't really want to promote. He wanted to he wanted to get involved and he wanted to just make moves. You know, that's all he cared about. I was like, all right, that's not really it right there, bro. So shit, he went and found something that he could make moves in. You know what I'm saying? When he came with the studio. And when he came with the studio, he started meeting artists. He started making new networks and connections. Now I'm in the club scene and he got the studio, plus he know the artists. And these industry of entertainment, they entwine. So boom, we figure out the way, hey, let's come up with an artist development company. You know what I'm saying? You got this outlet, I got this outlet. Let's put our outlets together and make this work. Like this is both second screen for us, but this can be a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it.
Let's talk about the studio really fast. Why did you come up with the studio and what is it? What does it do?
It's crazy. Like back up what he just said. Honestly, I was trying to came down and see some more cats from Alabama that I was hanging with. They own the studio. I always been that cat like that wanted to like. I'm always on the next train. I'm looking for the next big thing. And in Atlanta, the rap game is huge. So actually, I tried to enter in on some kind of basically like how he was saying. I tried to join some more cats that was doing the same thing. Man, just realized I'm like you said, I'm into fast money. Love fast money. So now I understood that, you know, being smarter was, you know, finding fast money the legal way. So I built the studio to actually be in remembrance of my brother. My brother was always like a big shot. He always was the cat that, like, you know, his name was on the scene. I used to go by my regular name, but when my brother passed, I took up his name, which was Punch. So that's how I came Young Puncho. So I made YP2 Studios just like remembrance of him. Like he always wanted his name like to be relevant. So like when people mention my studio, they mention Young Puncho, you really not speaking of me. You're really speaking of my brother. So it's like just keep his name. So when I hear cats like shout out to Punch in their songs and stuff, like they shout me out in songs. It's not really shouting me out. It's just me keeping my brother's name alive while he's been gone. So it's like people still talking about it through me, you know. So it's very deep. And so that's why I keep it around. That's why I did it. You know, just try to keep my brother and my family name alive. You know, then after got finished playing basketball, a lot of my cats were like, they didn't know what to do. Like, you know, so me, I'm like, all right, I'm done hooping. I gotta find the next big thing to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got into this. You know, I'm just not gonna give up. I see that with a lot of people. Like, you know,
Together as a unit, what do you all want to offer?
All right. So together as a unit, what we do with Elevation Cartel is pretty much provide artists a platform where they can outsource their management and still be 100% independent. Because we believe in being 100% independent. We believe in artists being able to book their own venues, book their own shows, get their own money. You know what I'm saying? And we believe if an artist is going to be an artist, then their only job should be an artist. If you got people that's put together in this universe that's already perfectly aligned for what you need, then let them do that job that they already perfectly aligned for what you need. And then you just focus on being an artist.
my sole purpose for that is I've been in situations where I've had the money, I've had, you know, the ambition, I didn't have the connection. My outlook is to give a person that's in those same shoes. That's a good, genuine person. Also, I am that too. So that same person, you know, I'm looking to give that person a chance. You know, it is an organization out here that deals with those people. You know, I'm looking for those people and looking to work with those type of people. You know, we're not just looking for the fastest and the hottest. You know, we want to take our time and deal with people. You know, I've been in those situations where people won't mess with you because your followers are not up to this base. We'll take the time to get your followers up. So that's what we want to do. And it don't take no ass kissing for us to do it. You know.
All right. So what are you guys looking forward to for this upcoming year?
Upcoming year, man. To build, we are looking to with this, build a more bigger and solid platform.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We want it to be more solid. We want it to be a guarantee more than thought. We want it to be a guarantee. We want to get more clubs locked in to us where we don't have to do as much. We want to get it as, hey, they know who we are when we come through the building. That's how I
Um, we on the same page. My vision for 2021 for Elevation Cartel is, of course, us moving into our own office building. Of course, coming with our own studio within that office building. Um, right now, expanding on clients. True, we actually we doing good with expanding on clients. More so, we need to focus on expanding on our foundation and spending on our team before really grabbing on more clients. I think
we are looking for managers.
Mm-hmm.
We are looking for producers. We are looking for engineers.
We expanding.
Yeah,
we getting more clients than the team because it's still just us. But out of our first month, we all did 3, almost 5 clients up, and we still ain't up at 2 to 3 people. So, you know what I'm saying? We trying to expand quick as possible. Like within 5 more clients, they'll put us almost at. If we continue at that growth rate, they'll put us almost like a 6-figure business off of, you know what I'm saying? The first month of trying off the second, agreement income type thing.
Yeah, so we definitely.
Northside, what are some things that you're looking to do to change the way people look at going out and
partying? So
the nightlife.
My vision with the nightlife is to provide the best experience possible. So when I say that, I mean I want to take the best aspects of partying and nightlife and put them together. So based off of my experience, I realized that okay, people like big crowds. They like people to be around. People like energetic crowds. People like clean crowds. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody want to be in a room where they don't feel too safe and like that. They like clean crowds. You know what I'm saying? And they like uh memorable things. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what my vision is for when I open up my own spot, you know what I'm saying, is to pretty much deliver ordinary nights, turn them into unforgettable memories. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do.
Puncho, where do you see the studio going for 2021 or the next year, next 5 years? Where do you see Young Puncho Studios going?
I see YP2 Studios being like a laboratory for, Elevation Cartel. It's a laboratory. It's a spot. It's a totally private studio where artists can come be themselves and mainly, create. So it's definitely a place to create. A lot of people that have came to it say the same thing. It's definitely a place to create at. So I'm looking at it as being like, something as a second leg to our Elevation Cartel because my whole insight on the music game when I got here was to see okay, like you said, the club scene, artists, they need somewhere to record it. They need somewhere where to play the music at. This was my man. So I built the studio as a laboratory for Elevation Cartel to where we have our own engineers, we have our own safe and sound studio to where we can come record and make great music at and then go put it on the platform where my man will take it from that point and blast it. So I see it as being a great, strong second leg for Elevation Cartel. It's a big part of that business.
saying? You looking to own a club one day?
Actually, I'm part owner of 2 clubs right now. So I'm do plan on opening up my own club franchise. I just became partner of the Sephora Lounge, which I throw my Saturday nights there. I did so good, they moved me into management, and then from there they want me to part owner. And then did so good with Sephora Lounge, they wanted me part owner of the other club that they opened up. And like I said, I do got partners, but you know what I'm saying, it's still a huge accomplishment. At the end of 2021, though, I do plan on opening up my own club with just me, and then I want to franchise that from state to state.
What does the term all work and no play mean to you?
Me, 90% where all work and no play would be 100% work, 0% playing or clubbing or smile. In this business, I like to say zero smiling. That's what I started the interview as. Hey, everybody's on time. It's no smiling in this business. It's all about everything is serious. So even when you is playing, put your serious face on. Nobody's playing. Nobody's having fun. Like everybody's straight to work. Like when I launched my business, I didn't have time to celebrate. I was building. Like so, it ain't no time to work. I feel like the plan is for the other people. Like my homeboys, they celebrate. I ain't celebrating. I feel like the plan is for the crowd. Like my man will put together the party, and they'll have a big night. But I'm the only one dancing drunk with the bottle at the end of the night. He's strung out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like all work, no play. It's like you put in all the work and your homeboys play. So that's how I feel. That's why I be saying that.
My definition of all work is no play. It varies on what you're doing. Cause for me, I say my work life is all play, no work. I don't think I go to work. I wake up and I live life. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened to pay me good. I make some cash for doing it, but I don't think this is work. I would do this on my express. I work technically working, I guess, any hours where I'm not at home. I work 18 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Like from 11, what's my schedule? 11 to 7, I'm in the office. I go home from dinner from 7 to 8, and then from 8 to 10, that's family time. 10 to 3, I'm still in the club. I get back home like at 5 and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning again. So I get home for like 4 or 5 hours out the day. Then I sleep there like 3. And then that's it. I get one off day a week because my girl, she harassed me about that. A big emphasis on harass if she listening. She harassed me about that. So that's the only reason I get that one off day a week. But other than that, I be chilling. I be chilling.
How important is it? You said family time. How important is it to balance what you do?
Man, I just learned. I'm just not grasping. I'm getting it together, y'all. So you know what I'm saying. I'm really just I'm learning and growing. And I just grasped how important it is to have a balance between family and work life. Like I'm so driven on what I got going on because I know exactly what I'm here to do. I got my passion. I got my plan. I'm executing. I'm in hunt mode. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm on track. So I'm like in my prime. I'm trying to get it. But while I'm trying to get it, I'm dishing so much out here and leaving so much unattended here. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's a problem for me to take off one day. You give her one day to try to just focus on this for a minute. It irks me. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's needed because I know at the end of the day, to make this happy, this gotta be happy. So I can stay clear here to work on this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to get that.
Me, I'm all to the grind. I'm 100% to the grind.
That's a good place to be too.
I'm 100% to the grind. That's how my brother was. No kids, straight to the grind, 24/7. He know it. Call me anytime.
Anytime, fact. He ready.
I don't turn down on me. I make them all 100%. I'm a ball player.
Now, is that on purpose? Both of your parallel, I guess, personal lives. You know what I'm saying? You have a family. You're trying to, you know what I'm saying, take that quality time, whereas you have 24 hours a day to put all into the business. Does that parallel, does that work in y'all favor as business partners?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it definitely does.
Yeah. We never had no problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever one of us can't do, the other one can do it. So we good.
Yeah, I think that it's like, but in my part, it's like, they'll ask like, oh, can we be here at this point? And it's like, they automatically know it's 1 year. Like, it's like, I can't even come up with an excuse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got plenty of excuses. Like, yeah, oh, nah. Oh, that's my family day. Or like,
I'm off right there. I got
like,
the
with
kids.
me, I can't be like that. Like, what I supposed to say? Oh, I'm going to get a haircut. I'm like, oh, they can count me in for everything. So it's cool. I feel like everybody got to have that guy. Everybody got to have a guy that, you know, can try to be 2 places at one time. So that's my job. Be all around the place. Like, you don't get no from me. I'm going to make sure it happens. So that's my job. Make sure it happens.
I like that.
I really appreciate y'all coming on Just Swags TV Block. This has been awesome. With everyone out here right now, COVID, businesses are closing. People are trying to find ways to find money. What do you say to somebody right now that's trying to start a business? What do you say to somebody who wants to get together with somebody that they trust and run a business and run a successful one like you guys are doing? What do you say to somebody out there that's starting?
Do it. Ain't that to it, but to do it. Idea, having a vision, the idea, that's half of the job. 80% of the job. Execution is like 20, 10. That's the easy part. Just following the plan. I mean, you make the plan and you follow the plan, is nothing left to do. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, that's it. Do it.
That's just about to eat. Be all about, you know, grabbing and go. Me, my answer to that, make sure your karma right. Make sure your karma right. You're gonna get out here in this business. Make sure your karma right. Make sure, you know, you got your stuff in line. You know, make sure you fix relationships, you know, bridges. You know, make sure it's nothing that's coming to get you from your past. Make sure you got everything squared away because, you know, a lot of things, life's gonna get harder when you make that move. It's not gonna get easier. It's gonna get harder. So make sure you're calm right. You're gonna find yourself a lot of times like, why me in this business? So make sure you're calm right. Make sure you tie away things that may be hunting you at night. Make sure you tie those right because you're gonna need a lot of spiritual, a lot of days gonna get hard. So make sure you got your karma right, man. Make sure you're ready to make that step because you're gonna need a lot of guidance and a lot of love in this field, you know. So make sure you got your karma right, man. Make sure, you know, you're ready to make that step because it's gonna be hard trying to, you know, maintain this new thing and also, you know, fix them 2 things at the same time. Those are 2 different things. Hard for me, I find, to try to juggle, you know. Make sure your life is right before you jump into this because this is a whole nother life you're taking on. It's a whole nother learning experience.
Facts.
You know, it's something else you got to study. So you're going to have to put a lot of stuff on pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
To make your dreams come true and to build anything, you have to put some stuff on pause.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. Or finish them. You're going to pause them. You're going to finish them.
Well, gentlemen, I thank y'all so much for coming to Just Swags TV Block. It has definitely been a pleasure. Where can people find y'all?
You can find me at YP2 Studios for one. On Instagram, YP2_studios. My main page is young_puncher on Instagram and all other sites.
You can find anything out about me that you're trying to know off of www.conflictent.com. Got the bio on there. I got the social sites on there, all the club stuff, Elevation Cartel stuff. Anything I'm a part with is on there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mess with your boy.
Elevation Cartel, Young Puncho. It has definitely been a pleasure. Northside Bama.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for coming, brother. It has definitely been a pleasure.
Thank you for having us,
Much
brother.
success for both of you guys.
Can't wait for
Just Swags TV, The Block.
Out. We out of here.
Yo, it's your boy Young Puncho, man.
What's up, man? It's Northside Bama here, man. King of Atlanta nightlife. Just did my first interview with Just Swag TV, The Block.
You can find your boy Young_Puncho on IG and all other sites. Make sure you follow my private studio if you need recording at YP2_studios.
Shouts out to everybody that's out here working with us, man. Out here putting work in. Y'all keep going. That's our message to you.
Independent artists that's looking for, you know, to be pushed on all platforms. Make sure you follow Elevation Cartel. You can reach us on there also.
Any party information, any information y'all looking for me at all on www.conflictent.com. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy DJ Swag, aka you know who I am, man. I just had Young Puncho and Northside Bama on Just Swags TV The Block. Make sure you go to Just Swags TV on YouTube, subscribe, check out the interview, check out the nightlife, and check out what they got to offer each and every artist out there, man. Just Swags TV The Block. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been dope. Just Swags TV The Block. Don't forget, take the block with you.
Yes, sir. I like that. Oh.
Sweet as swag, 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 swag. Yeah. Just Swag TV.